Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're at in the world today. My Mortgage Hound is back. Hope you guys caught last week's episode. If you didn't, just click on live on my YouTube page and you'll see last week's video. We had Randy Wagner, a co-worker of mine, loan originator with Cross Country Mortgage down in Los Angeles, and he gave us a full report on what's going on with the fires, how to deal with your homeowner's insurance if you find yourself in that situation, how does FEMA work, some fake news. It was really, really interesting. He's got 31 clients in the Palisades. So it was a great episode. So if you missed it, go back and check it out. It's definitely worth your time. We've got a lot going on this morning. Look, I feel like home buying season starts now. I feel this week I saw more activity as far as first-time home buyers, people wanting to buy, come out, get in contact with me, getting pre-approved, starting a list of homes they're wanting to look at. So it was a very busy week, which is great for our market. But I think the main driver is people realize that as rates come down, the closer we get to May, we could see another buying frenzy. We could see values start to creep up, purchase prices start to creep up. Right now, there's still room to negotiate, and I think people are wanting to take advantage of that. All right. If you're watching, let me know if my audio sounds good. If the music's too loud. Okay. You guys ready to dive into some housekeeping items? This is the first time that this has happened where week over week interest rates are identical. Okay, so all the interest rates we look at on my live stream is from this website, mortgagenewsdaily.com. This is where I go for all the information on interest rates. Turn the music down a little bit, you got it. And Mrs. Steinman, if you are watching and you want to make My Mortgage Hound a cup of coffee, I would really appreciate it. All right. First time I ordered coffee on YouTube, so that'll be interesting to see if it shows up. All right, is the music better there? So it's my go-to website for all things interest rate related. You get a really unbiased national average on interest rates. Conforming 30-year fixed 7.11. One thing I want to point out here, 15 years, 6.51, this spread has increased quite a bit. You're saving almost 3/4 of a point on the 15-year over the 30. That doesn't mean I recommend going to the 15-year, but it is an interesting thing to note on our current market. Jumbo loans, anything over the 802,000, 7.37. Our government loans, FHA 6.54, VA 6.55. We're going to be looking at almost all these products today. Every week, Gavin Hutkins over at Berkshire Hathaway sends me over some market statistics. All right, so this is our lockbox activity. So every time a real estate agent opens a lockbox on a house, that data is collected, and that's what we're looking at here. Last week there was a glitch. We showed we were down like 88%. Gavin corrected that chart, and it is represented here. Fairly flat week over week, but look at this spike. And we saw it last year too, this in a January spike, right? Where we see home lockbox activity increase, meaning we're starting to see more and more people shop. come off the bench, waiting for the holidays to be over, waiting for the inauguration, waiting for interest rates to change, all those things. Good morning, Nathan. So we're starting to see more activity. So this is very, very good. Flat week over week. We're going to be monitoring this very closely over the next few weeks. Nathan Gans is a good friend of mine. If Nathan, throw your Pimp Your Podcast. Nathan started a podcast a few months ago definitely worth your time. Go check it out. Nathan, if you want to throw that in the chat. Okay. New listings in Clark County, Southwest Washington. 171 new homes hit the market. That's up 8%. That's a great number, especially when we see our pending sales, 164, zero, so homes that went into contract, flat from the previous week. This is the first time in a while we've seen more homes hit the market than sold. Okay, this is a healthy set of numbers. We want to see, especially as we get closer to May, we want to see more listings hitting the market than sales going pending to keep our supply and demand under control so we don't have that runaway pricing. All right. I think that concludes our housekeeping items. A little on the short side this morning. Okay, you guys ready to dive into some properties? We're going to start in Battleground. We're looking at 2 homes in Battleground today. Home affordability. Let's talk about home affordability. Okay, I've said home affordability 300,000 times on this live stream. We're starting to see the new administration talk about it, and I really kind of liked what was said when Trump said, you know, we have to get home affordability under control. And he doesn't know how much the federal government can do to do that. And to me, that's what I want to hear. I don't want to see the government come in and manipulating interest rates, because that just turns around and puts us right back where we're at now. So it'll be really interesting to see what the feds do. Look, guys, the feds can lower mortgage interest rates on Monday if they want it. All they have to do is stop selling mortgage-backed securities, and maybe we'll do a whole special on how quantitative easing works and what a mortgage-backed security is and how that drives rates. Not going to do it today because I'm sure it'll put everyone to sleep, but they have the control to do that. But they like interest rates where they're at to keep runaway pricing on homes under control. Okay. So with that said, I have a lot of home buyers right now, first-time home buyers, that are intimidated by the market. Maybe they're approved for $415,000, $420,000, and there's just nothing in that price range where they can even put an offer together. So I found a home. So the homes we're going to look at today, okay, they all are newly listed this week and are being held open today. So you could look at the home on my live stream, go to the open house, and write an offer today on these homes, okay? So we're going to start in Battleground. Gavin over at Berkshire Hathaway also sends me these market statistics per neighborhood. So in Battleground, there's currently 138 homes for sale. Average days on market, 102. Here's some examples of homes that are currently for sale. Some pretty big, expensive homes. The median list price on homes that are currently for sale in Battleground is $599,900. Pending homes, so these homes have gone into contract but have not yet closed. The median list price is $539,900. So our median list price on homes that are selling is a little bit lower. And then homes that have sold, $550,000. So this tells me that Battleground is a great place to look for Nathan Gans is having a hard time. Maybe it's a URL. I don't think you can put a URL in the chat, Nathan. Maybe just the name of your podcast would be great. And I'll put a link to Nathan's podcast in the description. But if you just want to throw the name of your podcast, that would be great. Okay, there we go. The other side with Mike and Nathan. Yeah, it doesn't let you put URL links in the chat. Okay. $814 Southeast 6th Street in Battleground, $360,000. I haven't seen a decent home for $360,000 in a long time. This is listed by Kelly Muscarella at Keller Williams. 2 beds, 1 bath, 960 square feet. Built in 1901. So this is a borderline historic starter home, okay? Let's see what Kelly has to say. This delightful home offers functional layout, perfect for those seeking comfort and convenience. Okay, so I like the bullet points in the description she has here. Covered front porch, perfect for relaxing with a morning coffee or unwinding in the evening. Recently updated with newer paint inside and out, new carpet, spacious living area, large kitchen. It has a laundry utility room with 1,000 square feet. That's kind of nice. RV parking, centrally located. Okay. So let's see what 960 square feet looks like. And one of the reasons I picked this home out too is in this low end of the price range, you see a lot of condos, townhomes, those type of things. This is a single family detached, which I really like, so I'm not sharing a wall with somebody. And it's not a condo, so I'm not paying $300 a month in HOA fees, which cuts back on your pre-approval if you are in that $400,000 pre-approval range. Okay, so like the covered front porch, right? This is not a D.R. Horton cookie cutter stick built home. Oh, coffee delivery. Thank you. All right, success. Yeah, it's not a stick built D.R. Horton home, so you get a lot of extra things, right? Like a covered front porch. So you can see the new paint, storm door, big windows right away. Okay, so here's our living room. Big windows with molding all the way around the windows, encasing the windows. I love that. Looks like we have electric wall heaters, ceiling fan. Looks like new carpet, definitely new paint. Decent sized living room for 900 square feet. Okay, it looks like we're still in the living room. Looks like a little dining area. And then in the kitchen, I like these older homes. Great rooms are awesome. Everyone wants a great room, but it's kind of adds character when you have your kitchen separated from your living room. Tile floor, tile countertops, tile backsplash. You don't get to say this very often on a home for $360,000, but we have backsplash to the cabinets, cabinets to the ceiling. Older cabinets, but they're painted. They look great. Nice window over the sink. You know, this is a spacious kitchen considering it's 960 square feet total. There's probably even room for a little table in here. Okay, bedroom number 1. Decent sized bedrooms. Here's our 1 bath. Bedroom number 2. So this must be going out back. I can see our utility room is here. Hookups for washer and dryer. Decent sized yard. It is fenced. Big gravel driveway. I like it. All right, let's take a look at some numbers. So this house screams FHA all day long. It's in a very first-time homebuyer price range. So we're using FHA. FHA is not a first-time homebuyer specific program. You don't have to be a first-time homebuyer to use FHA. It's really designed to promote home ownership in people that are just getting started in their careers, fresh out of school, lower credit scores, higher debt, maybe student loans. Great program. So we're looking at a purchase price of $360,000. FHA requires 3.5% down, which would make our loan amount $353,826. 6.54. Again, I pulled that interest rate straight off of Mortgage News Daily, national average for FHA. Here's a breakdown of our payment. $360,000 is our purchase price. Principal and interest, $22.45. Property taxes, $185 a month. I'm going to come back to that. I'm going to leave it highlighted because I want to come back to that. $75 a month for homeowners insurance, mortgage insurance, which FHA has two forms of mortgage insurance. The first is this monthly of $158 a month, bringing us to a total payment of $26.64. For every $60 a month in payment, it's going to equate to $10,000 in borrowing power. Meaning if we were looking at a home here with the property taxes that are $120 more a month, then to get to the same payment, we would have to be looking at $340,000. And the reason I bring that up is for a first-time home buyer, when you see a home with very low property taxes, that is going to allow you to leverage into a higher price home without having your payment go up. So property taxes is definitely something you want to look at, especially for your first-time home. And at $185, that's dirt cheap. In Richfield, our property taxes just went up $400 a year due to the most recent school levy that passed. Richfield has some of the best schools in the state. They look like college campuses. They're beautiful. They are good for home values, but we pay for them. And now there's another levy that wants to add another $2 and some change for every $10,000 in assessed value. So, you know, it's good to have nice schools. It's very important. I'm not saying don't vote for your school levies, but understand how it impacts you and your real estate. Okay, enough about property taxes. I don't want to get myself in trouble on school levies. Okay, so total payment, $26.64. Compared to what you would pay in rent, not bad. Our closing costs, down payments $12,600. I'm going to go through this fairly quickly. Closing costs are going to be around $36.91. FHA has two forms of mortgage insurance. This is the second. It's an upfront mortgage insurance amount that gets added to your loan amount, so you're not paying this out of pocket, but it does get financed into your loan. Prepaid taxes, insurance, and interest to pay your property taxes and homeowners insurance, around $4,000. I'm going to come in and ask the sellers to pay our prepaids and our closing costs for us. I think you can get away with that even at this price range. Okay, So our out-of-pocket on this one is $12,600, which is just our down payment. What do you guys think? Not a bad starter home. I don't see this home lasting long. It is being held open today. So go check it out. Okay. What if I don't have $12,000 to buy that house? What are my options? Your down payment can come from a lot of places. It can come from your checking and savings account, right? It can come from your 401k. 401ks will allow you to take a loan against your 401k for the purchase of a home. It can come from a gift from a family member. It could even come from the state of Washington if you do the Washington State Bond Program. All right. Moving on. We are going to orchards. In orchards, there's currently 115 homes for sale. 51 homes sold in the last 3 months. Average days to sell 16. Here's some homes that are for sale in orchards. The median list price for homes that are currently listed for sale, $585. The median list price for homes that are pending, $540. And our median price for homes that have sold in orchards, $535. So, again, tells me there's room to negotiate. Not a lot of room, but I think you could come in and ask for closing costs. Maybe a temporary buy down. All right, we're going to jump up in purchase price. I want to see what $950,000 gets me in orchards. So this is going to be for somebody that is selling their first-time home, their starter home, maybe moving up, maybe downsizing. Maybe they're selling their 3,800 square foot house. They're going to roll a lot of equity over. We're 4 beds, 2 baths, 2,500 square feet. This home is being held open today from 1 to 4. Listed by Louise James at Cascade Hanson Sotheby's International Realty. Let's see what Louise has to say. Very own private retreat. Single story, 4 beds, 2 baths, 2,572 square feet. Stunning high coffered ceilings in both living areas. Looks like French doors into a office or guest bedroom. Floor to ceiling windows. Custom drapes. We'll have to take a look at that. Engineered hardwood flooring. Venetian plaster. Maple wood cabinetry. Granite countertops. Custom backsplash. Family room with a custom finished surrounded gas fireplace. Built-ins. Very long description. Oversized, deep 3-car garage. Has its own gas heating system. Outdoor barrel sauna. All right. I just want to say this word, extended covered back patio with candelabra lighting. All right, that's a very long description. Let's take a look at some pictures. Okay, very flat driveway, oversized driveway. Looks like fairly low maintenance. I have a vinyl fence. All right. Got great curb appeal. I don't know how I feel about this vine over the garage doors. What do you guys think? All right, so we have cedar ceiling above the front door there. I like that. It's a nice touch. Okay, there's our coffered ceilings, beautiful entryway. There's the engineered hardwood floors. Okay, so we're just shy of $1 million, and I'm seeing all the things I want to see. The coffered ceiling, very large windows. They have a lot of character. It looks like, it's hard to tell, but it does appear that the windows have molding around them. Nice fixtures. Our dining area is in the great room. Okay, nice living area. Looks like a stone fireplace. All right, built-in cabinets for your TV, like that. All right, granite countertops. We have two-tone cabinets. Very nice cabinets. Breakfast nook. Primary. Again, cool fixtures. Let's go back and look and see when this home was built. We have a jet tub, separate shower, tile floor, granite countertops, dual vanity. I wonder where this door goes. That looks like it goes out back. I don't think I've seen that. A door in the primary bathroom that goes out back. I bet you that's where that sauna is, that barrel sauna. Bedroom number 2. Guest bath, dual vanity. Office area could be considered a bedroom. Bedroom number 3. All right, so here's our covered patio with the candelabra. Nice little path out to the barrel sauna, so that isn't off the primary. Nice backyard. Again, pretty low maintenance, private. Cool fountain. All right, looks like we have a she shed. Don't get to see inside. There is a she shed, that's pretty cool. And what else we didn't get to see in these pictures is the oversized garage. I was really looking forward to seeing the inside of that garage. But the good news is it's being held open today, so you can go take a look for yourself. We're gonna go over this fairly quickly, temporary buy down. So we're gonna come in and we're going to offer $950,000, and then we're gonna ask the sellers to pay for a temporary buy down. That temporary buy down is going to cost them $17,803. And what that's going to do is buy down our interest rate from 7.11. This is a regular conforming 30-year fixed. 7.11 based off of Mortgage News Daily, national average. For the first year, it's going to buy down our interest rate to 5.11, buys it down by 2% the first year. At 7.11, our payment would be $56.16. It buys it down to $46.35, saving us $981 a month for the first 12 months. The second year, your interest rate is bought down by 1%, bringing it down to 6.11, saving us $502 a month. And then years 3 through 30 are at the 7.11 with a payment of $56.16. And hopefully we can catch a refi in those first 3 years. It's a very, very valuable tool. You can add it on to almost any mortgage product, and not a lot of people know it's out there. So out of pocket, $200,000, $56.16. If we do a temporary buy down, payments $46.35 for the first year. What do you guys think? Now you can obviously come in with more down. We can model that out if anybody wanted to see it. But I think $200,000 is pretty appropriate if you're selling a house and rolling equity over. All right, going on to the last house of the morning. This one's also being held open today. 10720 Northeast 272nd Street in Battleground. So we're back in Battleground, and we already looked at those market statistics. If you missed it, you can go back and rewind. We went over all the market statistics in Battleground specifically. I like Battleground right now for affordability. There's a little softer market, a little lower entry price, a little more room to negotiate compared to like your Camas, your Ridgefield, Philida. 4 beds, 3 baths, 10720 Northeast 272, 272nd Street, 2217 square feet, built in 1992. Sits on 1 acre, just shy of an acre. This is listed by Terry with Imagine Home Realty. And I believe this home is being held open today. Let's see what Terry has to say. Own a little piece of heaven. Close in county minutes from downtown Battleground. Junior Acre has it all. A shop, gazebo, fire pit, dog run, raised beds, fully fenced, RV parking, above ground pool, even comes with a pump. I love how Terry puts all those in the first sentence. Right? It really paints a picture, gives me a list of features that kind of separates this home from some of the others. Laminate flooring, updated kitchen, stainless steel appliances, granite counters, breakfast bar, breakfast nook, which flows right into a family room, pellet stove, formal dining living rooms, laundry on the main, plus the loft, plus the upstairs loft. So 2 laundry rooms. All the bathrooms have been updated. 4 large bedrooms, including the primary suite. Has a 1-car shop with sits alongside driveway for easy access. Okay. All right, nice big asphalt driveway. I love how the shop sits off to the left. That looks cool. Big lot, air conditioning, concrete around the side. Okay, covered front porch. When was this home built? 1992. Okay, laminate flooring on the stairs, nice. This home is definitely 1992, but it's been updated pretty well. Really nice kitchen. You could tell they took out the fluorescent lights and put cans in. Those look like new cabinets to me. Granite countertop. Very well done kitchen. Nice farm sink. Family room. Ah, Gavin, good morning. This home is nicely updated. You know, it feels really big. Here now we're in the living room, or is this the family room? Well, one of the living spaces with the wood burning stove. This home feels a lot bigger than 2,200 square feet. Nicely done, wood burning stove. Love the brick around the stove. This was well thought out. Laundry room. Guest bath. It's an interesting sink, bucket sink. Okay, so here's our loft area, which they're using as a living space. Get naked. Guest bath. Dual vanity in the guest bath. You know, 4 bedrooms. These bedrooms look like they're decent size. This must be our primary. Walk-in closet. Appears to be a walk-in closet, may not. Interesting, the bathroom's kind of open to the bedroom. All right, there's your above ground pool. Covered back patio. Gazebo, nice big lot. All right, again, we don't get to see inside the shop. All right. On this house, we're going to compare FHA to 5% down. I've done this a couple times. It's interesting because some people qualify for both. They don't know which to do. It's always changing. Sometimes FHA makes more sense than conforming. 5% down, it just depends on the market and interest rates. FHA 3.5% down. Our interest rate 6.54 compared to 7.11 on the conforming 5% down. But look at our payment with the mortgage insurance and everything. It's identical. So from a payment standpoint, it doesn't matter which program you go with, but look at the cash to close. $27,000 versus $39,000. So quite a bit of savings out of pocket on this home. On this example, we are asking the sellers to pay for our closing costs for us. So we're asking $86.91. Gavin, what do you think? You should be able to get away with asking for $8,600 on a $785,000 house. All right. So those are 3 brand new listings being held open today. go check out The Other Side with Mike and Nathan. Nathan, thanks for your support and watching the live stream so consistently. Gavin, thanks for all the you do to help support the live stream by sending us all those market statistics. And thank you to Mrs. Steinman for the cup of coffee. All right, go out and enjoy your Saturday. Drive by open houses, say hi, tell them you saw their house on the My Mortgage Hound live stream. And let's watch people get crazy about houses. The buying season, in my opinion, started this week. So, all right, guys, enjoy your weekend. We'll see you back here next Saturday for another episode of the My Mortgage Hound. Bye.